copy of Fall of the Republic on DVD at Infowars.com or watch it online right now in super high quality at prisonplanet.tv.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Briefly, Mark Dice, I never even asked you this question. You just told me during the break that I'm the guy that woke you up. And Luke Radowski and literally 80% of the other great people out there taking action. I am so blessed. And it's what I've always pushed for is to get a Mark Dice or a Luke Radowski or the countless others to go out and be their own leaders. And it's funny, I was already thinking that, and Mark brought up that very point to me. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I get these emails now from people that want to work with me, and I have friends of friends that I knew from years ago that, you know, they wanted to all do, you know, let's work on a project together. I want to contribute. I have ideas. And I know that Alex gets this all the time. And I just want to say that you don't need to come and work with us. You know, and Alex was pivotal in waking me to 9/11. I mean, I found Masters of Terror, which is one of his old works on the 9/11 inside job. And so, you know, I didn't contact him and say, "Oh, I just have a bachelor's degree in communication. Let me come and work with you. I wanna, you know, work in your office." It's not about him or about me. I just did my own thing. I got my own style, and some of our issues and our styles and our tactics overlap a little bit. But
it's that true diversity and that true lone wolf operation the globalists can't stop. And let me warn you, for listeners, and I'm sure Mark already knows this, the first batch of people that show up wanting to help you, they're operatives or they're crooks. The next wave is you cannot hire people that ask for jobs. 50% of the time, they are literal COINTELPRO. You've got to put a Craigslist ad in from a computer separate from your office because they'll track that and send their people to that ad. You've got to hire totally separate people or they will burn your operation down. Go ahead.
Yeah, people email me all the time that live in my area, in my community, and then they say, "Oh, hey, let's organize something. Let's work together. I'll be your cameraman." And I'm not going to work with these people. It's just I have my own personal crew of people in my inner circle that I trust, that I know, that work with me because we're friends, not because, you know, I'm on some pedestal for them. You don't need me. I mean, look at what I've done. I've done my own thing, and then because it's effective, Alex helps me and uses his platform to help me to
and you help me.
Yeah, to be exposed to other people, and so you don't need to come and work for Alex Jones. You don't need to come and do anything, work with me. You don't need me at your, you know, group to be involved in a project that you're working on. You can do your own thing, and that's what I've done. And then Alex recognizes it. And
what about groups that then say you've got to join with them, or they're your boss? That's even worse.
Yeah, there's so many different issues out there. I mean, everybody is just simultaneously attacking from different angles, focusing on their issue. We have the Second Amendment people. We have the Close the Border organizations. We have all these different organizations, and so, you know, we can't spread ourselves too thin. So you do what you're passionate about, and then we can all. It's just a whole global.
Yeah, don't use it as an excuse to not get involved because you can't come work for Alex Jones or Mark Dice. Start your own operation. Get involved. Small things. It moves mountains. 60 seconds on Glenn Beck. The bottom line, your view on Glenn Beck.
Complete COINTELPRO agent, very slick. Now he's trying to dub himself as a documentary filmmaker. That's the latest. He, you know, had his producers put together a little piece last week, and so now he's trying to basically copy what Alex is doing, but it's to spreading disinformation. He hates 9/11 truthers. For everybody out there that likes Glenn Beck, understand
loves war.
He hates 9/11 victims' families for asking questions. He thinks that he says that we're dangerous, completely fraudulent. Just an alcoholic, insane COINTELPRO op, one of the slickest.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt he's a Benedict Arnold, and again, I have to tell the truth about things. It's not good overall for my radio career to sit there and attack Glenn Beck all the time, but I have to do it. I mean, I could join with the neocons and be the ultimate superstar, and I've had offers in the past from big groups. I just can't do it. I'm not Benedict Arnold. I'm the real deal. So is Mark Dice. Mark, God bless you. Wonderful having you. Everybody should get your new book, The New World Order, available at Infowars.com. Mark, we'll talk to you again very soon, my friend. Class A work with that petition.
One major world crisis away from having a totalitarian type of system.
The main event is the wholesale destruction of the world economy.
The push for every nation on the globe to identify and number all of its citizens.
Friends, I hope that you will order Shadow Government from Infowars.com. We also have some specials where you can get some of our other films half price when you order Shadow Government. A new level in production quality and in information. It exposes how a cashless society, surveillance, beast grid of total control is being put into place. This film needs to be seen. Everybody needs to get it. So order yours today. Show it to your friends, your family, your church, your neighbors, your boss, your employees. Shadow Government, ladies and gentlemen. Get your copy at Infowars.com today. Shadow Government. It gives Big Brother a black eye. Available at Infowars.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.
Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
What's your home worth? How can you compare local real estate agents? And how do you get MLS listings for the entire country? If you're thinking of buying a home to take advantage of a tax credit or selling your house, you first need to see an incredible website called HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com will help you find a realtor to buy or sell a home. It's so easy, and best of all, it's free. At HomeGain.com, you can compare realtors anonymously, receive customized proposals, see consumer reviews, then select the best realtor for you. Go to HomeGain.com and get an instant home value estimate, view comparable homes, and check out street views. HomeGain.com has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and contains a wealth of information, like their home improvement tool that helps you determine which home improvements to make to increase your home's value. See the top 12 home improvements right now at HomeGain.com. That's HomeGain.com. Look for Max, the Orange HomeGain Gorilla, to help you find a realtor or with any other real estate needs you might have at HomeGain.com, your real estate connection.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Okay, for one segment, we have Darwin Boedecker. And while the gun show was still going on, what is it, 2 Sundays ago now, 2 Sundays and 4 days ago, a good caller called in and told me that they had made them put up these signs saying you can't have private sales of firearms. And we read on air the law that private sales are legal all over the country, but a few states where they've passed unconstitutional laws. We still haven't found out how they ran the Saxit off, but we know they did run it off. They thought Darwin Boedecker at the Austin Gun Show was the old group they'd run off. So we know that. And we just simply wanted to investigate and find out who was who the bad guys are, who the good guys are, and to set the record straight. And I believe Darwin, he's on the inside of this. Former police officer who was the head of the events center, had nothing to do and actually did defend in the meeting and elsewhere and was not playing good cop, bad cop. Give us his name again to remind us.
Kel.
They didn't have you up yet.